John, do you know what you need to do?
What?
You need to get black RAM and make a stealth build.
Oh, I wish. If I had the money, I would totally be up for that.
Just go on Facebook and be like, anybody swapping blue RAM for black RAM?
Oh,
just get the same RAM, but just black.
Yeah. But I want 16 gigs, like get another 240. Well, I would love to have 32, but well,
For that.
yeah.
Fuck spending 200 quid on RAM.
Well, it's a case of if I had the money, I would, but don't have the money. So
When your RAM becomes more expensive than your processor, I think you've got an issue at that point. Check how dusty mode that is, cool.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm gonna get like a carrier bag or something.
Do you want to see this? Look how dusty John's fan is.
Oh man, that is so cold. Can they get so cold?
Oh shit, yeah.
Bloody physics and thermodynamics. Dude, it's not even juicy. All it is, you know when you compress air, it gets hot?
Yeah.
That's because all the air molecules have the same amount of heat energy, don't they?
Yeah.
So when you compress them, you've got more air, a smaller area, so you've got more heat energy.
Yeah.
Well, what happens is when it all gets compressed in the cans get really hot because all the air's compressed together. It's all got heat energy, so that heat energy dissipates. But then when you like release the air, that air coming out also takes heat energy with it. So the air inside it gets less dense, so there's less heat energy.
That makes sense. Alright, I'm just a retard over it.
Physics questions, folks. No, physics. Oh, fuck's sake!
Physics lessons with John. What you were trying to say? I know I've known you now for so long that I actually get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that kind of says a lot, really, doesn't it?
Do you know what I've just done? I'm such an idiot. I've just cleaned out your graphics card and I cleaned the bottom, and now all the dust.
Good move.
Lesson with Dan. Don't be a massive retard.
Now, before we continue this totally epic cleaning out of my completely disgusting computer that Dan behind the camera is helping me out with here, I've just want to show off a few bits that go put in. Now, because I want to overclock a little bit, because I have got the K SKU of the i7, the 4790K, I'm moving out the old stock cooler and putting in a Hyper Evo 212. So this is just a bit of an unboxing that we're going to put in. Also got some case bands. What the fuck did I do? Some case bands going in, which are just some 120 Corsair ones, silent editions, whatever. I don't know much about case bands, as you might have noticed. But I just thought, let's do something a little bit different. This video's already different to what I normally do, so let's unbox this thing. He says he's completely cut the box apart. So inside we should get
Parts box.
parts box. Shows how much I know of this. I have not done this one before, so this unboxing is going to be rather interesting and probably horrific to watch. Okay, so we've got a parts box in. That looks like the frame that the cooler sits on. I'm guessing. I need you to nod.
The pressure between the CPU and the cooler.
Okay,
That's how you tighten it.
That's how we tighten it, apparently. Ooh, we've got a thermal. That is a nice. Are you sure that's going to be enough thermal case for the GPU too?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a thermal case, our nuts and bolts, and a few other bits. So that is our parts box, and then the next bit should be our cooler itself. Oh, you know that feel when you just get like a new PC part and you just want to install it? Oh, this looks so good. Right, okay, there's the bracket. That sits on the back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we have to take the mother. Oh, I have to take the motherboard.
No,
out.
you don't. You have a motherboard cut out.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I've got that. Okay, take off that bit, and there is our cooler itself with our fan. So now I did do a bit of research onto this. This cooler, I was going to look at water cooling, but I am still on a budget. Well, I'm a fucking student, aren't I? So of course I'm on a budget. And at the end of the day, compared to single radiator AIOs,
I can't say it either.
yes, all-in-ones, this thing performs almost as well and is about half the price. And quite frankly, some of the cheaper water coolers, the all-in-ones, some of them have a habit of cracking and leaking, which I really can't afford to do. So I thought I'd go for something that's a lot more reliable, a lot more robust, a lot cheaper, sorry, and it still has excellent performance and should still be able to overclock. What do you reckon, like 4.8, 4.9 gigahertz?
What are you rocking now?
At the moment it's 4.4 gigahertz.
Yeah, 4.8.
So we should be able to get it to a processor to about 4.8. Could probably push it further, but I'm not too bothered about getting as ultimate performance out the thing. Like I know others have got beyond 5 gigahertz, but I'd rather stick with stability. So 4.8 will be enough for now. So anyway, so now that we've done this rather crappy unboxing, we're going to cut back to time lapse. So there we go. Editor me, get going. Music start playing.
John, did you even have thermal paste on your CPU?
Yes. Oh. There was thermal paste on the...
That doesn't look like it's had some thermal paste on it.
That had thermal... Well, that explains why it's been getting so fucking hot. Will, here's a joke, yeah? I don't know how much you'll get it as a non-student, but I know you like stuff like this. Look at my cupboard, Will.
Oh yeah, check this cupboard out.
It's so organised. It's so empty.
No.
It's just fantastic. It's just fantastic.
You know what? My parents got me a joke present of pasta for Christmas. I'm still stocking it up. I haven't put noodles.
You're not even adding variety.
He literally just eats pasta. Bracket successfully installed.
Woo. You enjoying that, Dan?
I'm just leaving Dan to it because he knows more about it than me.
Oh, it's like being back in radio again, boys. Doing all these camera operating, twisting all the knobbles.
Novels.
All the knobbles.
Well, I did say to Dan before you got here, I feel like a proper amateur YouTuber. Got a little camera, a little tripod, point at a computer, 2 guys or 2 students in a student accommodation.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like that's like the definition of like amateur, realistically.
Where is this amp coming from? what I just did?
What?
I just put that cooler completely back on, didn't I?
Yeah.
Guess what I didn't put on it?
Thermal paste.
I wiped the thermal paste off and then just didn't put any back on.
Oh, why is this thing running even hotter than it was before?
Why is the metal leaking out the bottom of it?
I think we found out why mine doesn't run so well. Since you've been looking at it, you've taken all the thermal paste off it.
I didn't even take your graphics card apart, so you can't even start with that one.
You know, he's slowly going to sabotage all our computers.
Well,
So I secretly have the best computer.
Yeah.
testing to see if the bloody thing will go in your ass of a cable.
John, can you keep that bit in the footage, please?
Check if that power cable's around. I think it is.
John's a...
It is in because I just saw those.
Yeah, it's just
Why is that not going in?
Dan,
Yeah.
do you must shock face.
That does not look like a shocked face.
Of course it's not. This is what building PCs is like. It doesn't boot for like 5 times and then miraculously out of nowhere it boots.
It's just that.
Why is it taking so long to shut down?
It does occasionally. That's the fucking hard drive.
My PC's been cleaned out and has had a new CPU cooler and 2 more case fans installed, so this is the start of a new series that I'm hoping to do where I'll be uploading the odd video whenever I've changed a piece of hardware or get a new piece of software, or even if I've just got a new gadget that I think is cool. I'm going to try and make a video and show you guys, just because why not, it's something different to do. So beforehand my CPU wasn't overclocked despite being a K SKU, and realistically that was A because I didn't know how to do it, and B because it ran too hot for comfort. But now it runs really cool with a modest overclock of 500 MHz, meaning that it runs at a total of 4.5 GHz. I know people can overclock it more, I know it could be overclocked further, but realistically I'm not too bothered. It's already really powerful, and 4.5 GHz means it's really stable and it's still got an overclock on that helps boost the performance a little bit. Now we didn't have very time to go any further with the overclock anyway because we had to go to Game Jam, and this was done literally while we were eating pizza before going to Game Jam and during it as well. But I'm happy with how it is for now because, like I said, it's plenty of power, and right now CPU is not what my build is lacking. So thank you very much for Dan for doing this for me, as it would have taken me hours to do this with a lot of moaning and complaining, so it has helped me out. Check him out on Twitch, he does some great gaming streams, also uploads his streams to YouTube. But for now, that's everything from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hellfire out.